Good morning, traders. This is Jim Comiskey, Senior Market Strategist here at MF Global, coming to you live on Thursday, October the 20th. It's about 9:15 or so. Give you some color on the metals complex, amongst other things. First of all, the opinions that I'm no doubt about to express are mine and mine alone, and are not necessarily shared by MF Global, okay? Gold down $22 to $16.25. Silver down 20 cents, 31.08. The copper down 9.40, 316.40. The currencies are virtually unched. The dollar is down 2 to 77.40, and the euro is up 2 to 137.41. This is rumor only, but I got off the phone with a buddy of mine in London. There is talk that Hedgie got in trouble and had to blow out of their metals. Okay, rumor only now. Okay, take it for what it's worth. By the way, the low in the gold is 1607 and change. If you recall yesterday, I'm going to approach the camera a little bit here. Don't get worried. Most of you probably have charting services available to you. Okay, I overlaid the 100-day and the 144-day moving average. The 144-day held at right around 1606, 1608 area. I would strongly recommend keeping that on a daily bar chart for the gold, or keeping an eye on it rather, okay? Because, I mean, big surge in volume at that level too, by the way. Okay, boy, Greece, front and center. You know, we've had a bunch of numbers and all that. Just ignore the numbers, because the market is, okay? Everybody is transfixed with this square in Athens, okay? It's unbelievable. The Wall Street Journal estimates there's as many as 100,000 people in that square. You got to wonder if there's anybody working at all in Greece, and I guess that's the normal state of affairs. But that's for another rant. But I have an article here that I got to read to you, but I'm going to keep it to the end. All right. There is a brilliant article on Kitco. Okay, shout out to Kitco. It was written by a gentleman named Peter DeGraff. Okay, so go on to Kitco.com, check this out. The title of this article is 3 Reasons Why Some Analysts Are Predicting Lower Prices Ahead for Gold and Silver. Okay, and they're all bullish. He cites the bullish percentage index for GDM gold producers. Now, if you go on Bloomberg or Yahoo Finance or whatever quote service you use, type in the symbol GDM. All right, it's traded on Amex. It is a gold producers index. It is currently at 20.15%. Okay, so overlay RSIs there. It's oversold. Okay, the last time the GDM index was dropped below 30%, okay, actually every time the GDM has dropped below 30%, gold has rallied, okay, signaling oversold. The first time it broke through 30% was when gold was at $760. Remember those days? That was only like 3 years ago, sorry. Gold was at 760 and it rallied to 1,010 over the next 3 months. All right, that was the first time it broke through 30%. So again, go on Kitco, 3 reasons why some analysts are predicting lower prices ahead for gold and silver. Enjoy. It's a good article, and every reason he cites that the analysts are just check it out. Okay, I'm going to go quickly to a couple of comments that people left. In fact, I love these comments, guys, and you know that I'm trying to, address them. Okay, but here's a real good one. Actually, they're all good, but this is, I'd like to address this one specifically. Shillbasher sent me this. He's obviously from the UK. Thank you, by the way. Okay. Chiquita, she's back. Can you keep them? I'm happy for an hour, Jim. Oh, no problem. All right. P.S. Here it is. They were asking listeners on the BBC this morning on how to softly dissolve the euro. Okay. It was all hypothetical, obviously, but it still made me laugh that they're actually asking the question in the first place. In case you weren't sure, the BBC is part of the big machine. I definitely know that. I've been to the UK 9 times. Love London, one of the favorite cities of mine. And I'm well aware of the BBC. They're part of the machine. The machine wants to know how the product would fix the machine. These are strange times. Boy, you betcha. When they're starting to talk about this openly, I'm reminded of an old Doors tune, This Is the End. But, you know, whatever. I don't want to be too gloom and doom. But I am a realist. BPA1 points out to me that the Bank of America NA doesn't stand for North America, it stands for National Association. Thank you. I didn't know that. Okay. Jim, thanks for your insight. You can't give depth in 7 minutes. I'm doing the best I can. All right. You know, but they 7 minutes isn't a rant. Well, I try and make it. You know, again, I'm alternating weeks in case you're not aware of the format. Okay, this week I'm official MF, you know, senior market strategist. Next week it's Comiskey's Corner with the Heat Miser and all that. They let me go basically unlimited time there. Again, I don't want to go a bunch over 20 minutes. I'll give you what I got every day. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now there's an article that I have to read to you, have to share with you. Greece, the problem with socialism. This is written by a gentleman named Jeff Harding. Okay, I'll just going to kind of skim through this, okay? This is from the Daily Capitalist. Okay, the Greece, the problem with socialism. I'm reminded of that old Margaret Thatcher saying, or, you know, there's no problem. Socialism is great until you run out of other people's money. Okay, but here, I'll start. The above is the Bloomberg headline from Greece today as the unions call for massive countrywide strikes to shut down the country in protest of further austerity cuts by the government. Okay, by the way, the vote, okay, set your watch. The vote, they did a test vote yesterday, the Greek Parliament, and it did pass, what with all the socialists jumping on board. Today at 4 o'clock Eastern is the real vote. All right, so it's going to be 3 o'clock my time, right when the S&Ps and stocks close and everything, but we could see some fireworks. All right, I'll continue. The Parliament has to vote on further austerity measures, and a preliminary vote on it came up yesterday and passed. These measures are a condition precedent to the next round of bailouts from Greece's fellow Eurozone members. And here we go. This policy has no future, and those who express this policy have no future. Ioannis Panagopoulos, the head of GSEE, Greece's biggest private sector union, said in a statement, those who are voting through these measures need to think again and again what they're about to do against a people undergoing conditions of social barbarity. This is going to get ugly, guys. This is going to get real ugly. The GSEE said the strike had a 100% participation rate at refiners, shipyards, transport, ships, and all ports. 90% participation rate in the construction industry, commerce, banks, the power company, phone company, postal service, water companies, municipal garbage workers, hospitals, schools, courts. I mean, this is pervasive. The entire Greek country is shut down. This is the problem with socialism. Okay. Again, I'm just going to keep reading this. Exactly what has happened with Greece under the stewardship of socialists led by the Papandreou family. That is, they spent all the capital they could steal from their fellow Greeks, and when they ran out, they started borrowing. And that has run out as well. The new austerity steps include mass layoffs of public sector workers, more taxes, and reduced pensions. At stake is this $8 billion euro tranche of aid from the EU and the IMF that Greece needs in the next few weeks. Without it, the government said it will run out of money by mid-November. I got a prediction. The government's going to run out of money by mid-November. Okay? Just throw that out there. And one more paragraph and I'll let you guys go. Now they are faced with chaos because the powerful unions are the beneficiaries of the socialist policies. They are overpaid, underworked, and have nests feathered by their fellow Greeks when they retire at the age of 52. They are way over the tipping point, whereby you have a powerful voting bloc voting benefits for themselves. And they are flexing their muscles literally. Protesters are smashing facades, blah, 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 blah. It almost sounds like Springfield, Illinois, you know, with the union, with the powerful voting bloc voting benefits for themselves. You know, it's kind of like a Illinois joke, I guess, but Illinois is like one of the most bankrupt states in the union. Proud to be an Illinoisan. Anyways, that's all I got. Okay, if you'd like to email me, please feel free to do so. I know you can see my email address there and phone number, or call me. By the way, I am going to do this, what are we calling it? A podcast. Thanks. With Turd Ferguson this afternoon. If all goes well, he's going to post it, I believe, Saturday, okay, on tfmetalsreport.com, as you're probably well aware of that. Okay. What's that? Yeah, we'll post it as well. Okay? But again, look forward to hearing from you. Please always remember, trading commodities is inherently risky and not suitable for all investors. Thanks.